All right, hello, everyone. It is silverkyle, and welcome to another episode of What the Hell Am I Going to Be Doing for the next 3 months? This is where I basically take video games, movies, TV shows, books, comic book omnibuses, trade paperbacks, and manga, whatever's in my backlog that I want to kind of pick away at during the next 3 months of April, May, and June of 2020. Now, a lot of this, or some of this anyway, did come from the first quarter, which I wasn't able to finish. And then obviously I beefed it up with a few other things. So let's look at the video games first. I'm still going to try to beat Crash Team Racing, the single player. A new addition, Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing, I don't really know if there's necessarily if you really beat the game, but I just want to get the biggest house, have it all paid off. And if there's anything else that seems kind of fitting for an end of this game. I don't know if there's an actual end credits to this game. If there is, awesome. That's what I'm going to be trying to achieve. But as far as I know, I'm pretty much just going to try to get the biggest house and have it fully paid off and have my island get like a perfect score of 5 stars. That would be my ultimate goal for Animal Crossing. Because I know that I'm probably going to end up playing quite a bit of this over the next few months anyway. And, like last time, I'm going to still try to start Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, because I haven't started that at all. Alright, in terms of movies and TV shows, I only picked one movie, and that is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I've had this in my collection for quite a while now. I love the director, and I've heard really good things, more so about the original trilogy, which is in another language, and I can't remember which one it is. Is it Finnish? I can't remember, honestly. But either way, I'm looking forward to checking this out finally, because I've also heard good things of this remake or reboot, whatever you want to call it. In terms of TV shows, I want to watch Season 1, 2, and 3 of Dragon Ball Z. Love this in my childhood. I have not really watched Dragon Balls. Well, I've watched a bit of Season 1 here and there, because I've had this. I think when I first got this, I went through it. But I haven't seen Season 2 and 3 since it aired back like 20 years ago or something like that. So it's been a really long time. But surprisingly, I have a lot of memories. Like when I was rewatching Season 1, when I first got this a few years back, I remembered the majority of stuff that was going on. Whatever I watched of Dragon Ball Z really left an imprint on my mind. Probably because I talked about it so much with my friends and my brother when we were watching it. Like that was a big thing back in the day, Dragon Ball Z. I don't know if there's any other show that I talked that much about. Maybe wrestling. But in terms of animated TV series where there's a continuous thing going on for my childhood and also in my teens, I think Dragon Ball Z would be the main one. Because then we would all watch these other different shows, but we never really talked about them. Dragon Ball Z was like, oh, what's going to happen? What power level are they going to be? Are they going to go Super Saiyan? Is this going to happen? There was just so much that we were talking about. Because we also knew that, and that was the very beginning of the internet, in the late 90s, where people were starting to have them in their house. And we could kind of find some spoilers, because in Japan they had released the entire series by that point, that we were getting it. So we knew some things that were going to happen. It was a wild time, I gotta say. That I love the nostalgic factor that comes with Dragon Ball Z. Alright, in terms of books, I'm bringing back just the ones that I hadn't finished last time, so I'm still going to try to beat. I'm still going to try to read the rest of Servant of the Shard.
Was that what it's called?
Yeah, it is. Secret of the Old Mill, Hardy Boys, and The Nanny. So, haven't started this one. I think that maybe when I do start it, I'll get really into it. How many pages is this? Not even 400 pages. Cool. I just gotta sit down and read. I've been reading other stuff, actually. It's weird. That's what happens, though. You set out things that you want to accomplish, and then you kind of get sidetracked. And if I'm not in the mood to read something like this, or play a video game or something, I'm gonna play whatever or read whatever that I'd like to. I'm not gonna force myself. But sometimes I'm like, what should I do? And I'm like, oh well, let's go into the backlog and try to complete one of these things. In terms of trade paperbacks, I'm gonna still try to finish the Avengers versus Thanos. I'm almost halfway, so man, that's just a long one. In terms of omnibus and manga, it is new and different because I was able to finish those last time around. So the Uncanny X-Force by Remender. this I really want to dive into, and I think that it'll go relatively fast because I'm looking at it, and now because I've been reading a lot more of the Silver Age of comic books where they just write everything. There's a lot less writing in these, so I think in some pages, I think that the vocabulary that they're going to use is going to be also much more easier to read through. So I'm looking forward to that. And last but not least, the Attack on Titan Colossal Edition Volume 2. I very much enjoyed Volume 1. This is all going to be new to me. Like, everything that I read in Volume 1 essentially happened in Season 1 of the Attack on Titan anime. So this, and I never watched past Season 1. So this is going to be all brand new to me, and I cannot wait. I'm lucky that I have not been spoiled on anything in this show. I have no idea where it's going. It's great. So there you have it. That's what I'm going to be doing for the next 3 months. Well, part of what I'm going to be doing in terms of backlog. So thank you all for watching. You've been Bearded In. If you end up doing something like this that you have in your backlog that you're currently focusing on, let me know in the comments below. All right. You've been Bearded In. Beardage!